Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ. Before I start the video, I'll make the announcement that from today we have started our Diwali sale. This will run till 19th of October and there is 33% sale. This is a unique sale. We are not offering this much discount anytime throughout the year. So if you want to avail it, do check out our website studyiq.com. In this video, I will bring to you the best multiple choice questions, that is 400 questions which I had shortlisted from the 2700 odd questions from July, August and September, these 3 months. These are the best current affairs of 2017. This is part 3. And as I said, SSC Bank PO and UPSC pen drive courses are available. These are the 3 numbers that you can dial or go to studyiq.com. Which Formula 1 driver has won the Singapore Grand Prix? Singapore Grand Prix has been won by which driver? But before I tell you that, there are some important 5 more races that you need to know. Austrian Grand Prix was won by Valtteri Bottas, British Grand Prix by Lewis Hamilton, and Lewis Hamilton in fact is from Britain itself. Hungary capital is Budapest, and it was won by Hungarian Grand Prix was won by Sebastian Vettel. Belgium Grand Prix was won by Lewis Hamilton. Italian Grand Prix was won by again Lewis Hamilton. And this Formula 1 driver again is Lewis Hamilton from Britain. Remember that. Wayne Rooney, he announced his retirement from international football. He is a former captain of which country? So Wayne Rooney represented England. He was a former captain also and an amazing player. And right now he plays for Everton Football Club. Please note, he is England's all-time highest goal scorer in international matches. And now he is back to Everton from Manchester United. And he is also the all-time leading goal scorer for Manchester United also. Who has been appointed as the Managing Director and Chairman of Air India. Earlier, Air India's Managing Director and Chairman was Ashwani Lohani, but then Ashwani Lohani has been made the Chairman of Railway Board of India now. And we have a new Railway Minister also, which is Piyush Goyal. He is also the Coal Minister. So his position is taken by Rajiv Bansal. Don't confuse Rajiv Bansal with Rajiv Kumar. Rajiv Kumar is the Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog. Which football team has won the SAFF Under-15 Championship title that was held in Nepal? Nepal was beaten in the final by India. So India won the Under-15 Football Championship, and you know that right now Under-17 Football World Cup is being going on in India, and its final will be played at the Salt Lake Stadium in Kolkata. Also remember that Under-19 Asia Cup cricket tournament has been shifted from Bengaluru to Malaysia. That also you keep in mind. And Nepal, for the first time in their history, they have a female president. Her name is Bidya Devi Bhandari, and Prime Minister is Sher Bahadur Deoba. Capital is Kathmandu, which is the headquarter of SAARC. Which small finance bank in India has been given a scheduled bank status by the Reserve Bank of India? And Mr. Samit Ghosh, remember this person? Mr. Samit Ghosh, he is the Managing Director and CEO of this bank. It is called Ujjivan Small Finance Bank. Ujjivan Small Finance Bank. And the minimum capital that you require to open this bank is 100 crore rupees. That is the paid up capital required by the Reserve Bank of India. Also remember that as per the rules of RBI, a payment bank in India cannot be owned more than 50% by a foreign company. That also you need to remember. And there are 3 banks in India right now: HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank and State Bank of India. These are the only 3 banks in India which Reserve Bank of India has given the status of domestic systemically important banks, which means these banks are too big to fail. HDFC's chairman is Aditya Puri, ICICI president is Chanda Kochar, State Bank of India now has a new chairman, his name is Rajneesh Kumar. Remember that. Now my first question for you today. Shikha Sharma is the managing director of which bank? Write down in comments. Yes Bank. Yes Bank managing director is Rana Kapoor, and this has been asked in a lot of exams. Rana Kapoor is the managing director of Yes Bank. So Yes Bank has signed up a charter. They have signed a contract or agreement with which IIM in India, Indian Institute of Management. Together they will spread climate literacy to combat climate change. And since India is also a member of the COP21 Paris Agreement, India needs to really do more for climate change. So this is IIM Lucknow, Indian Institute of Management, Lucknow. And Yes Bank is headquartered in Mumbai. Most of the banks are headquartered in Mumbai except a few. Like for example, UCO Bank, it is headquartered in Kolkata. Then Bandhan Bank, headquartered in Kolkata. Which of the following has launched National Nutrition Strategy? So what is National Nutrition Strategy? So we all know that India is an undernourished country, and we need to especially give nutrition to our adolescent girls between the age of 14 to 18 and women. And this they have done, the deadline is 2022. So this is a effort of Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog chairman is Pradhan Mantri Modi, vice chairman is Rajiv Kumar, and the CEO of Niti Aayog is Mr. Amitabh Kant. It is the new name of Planning Commission of India. and Mr. M.S. Swaminathan released this National Nutrition Strategy. Mr. M.S. Swaminathan is the father of Green Revolution in India. Ministry of Home Affairs, and our Home Minister is Rajnath Singh, and Rajiv Gaba is the new Home Secretary of India. Earlier Home Secretary was Rajiv Maharishi, but Rajiv Maharishi has been now made the Comptroller and Auditor General of India. So Ministry of Home Affairs, they have said that if you are a Director General or Chief of any armed police force in India, like CRPF, BSF, any, then you can execute projects. Earlier the cap was 10 crore rupees. That is, a Director General of any armed police force in India could execute a project up to 10 crore. Now it has been increased to 15 crore rupees. And these are all the Director Generals that you need to remember. These are very, very important. If you can mug up this table, then at least 2 marks are sure. Central Reserve Police Force, the Chief or Director General is Rajiv Rai Bhatnagar. Border Security Force, K.K. Sharma. Central Industrial Security Force, which manages our airports, O.P. Singh. Indo-Tibetan Border Police Force, R.K. Pachananda. Shashastra Seema Bal, Rajnikant Mishra. National Security Guard, Sudhir Pratap Singh. Assam Rifles, Shokin Chauhan. National Investigative Agency, Y.C. Modi. And Intelligence Bureau is Rajiv Jain. Which state government has joined hands with Hyperloop Transportation Technology to implement India's first Hyperloop project, which can cut down the travel time of 30 km to only 5 minutes. This is 3 to 4 times even faster than the bullet train. This project will be carried out from Vijayawada to Amravati in Andhra Pradesh. Vijayawada Airport has now been renamed as NTR Amravati Airport. N.T. Ramarao was a ex-Chief Minister of Andhra, and he was a great actor also. He was also the founder of Telugu Desam Party, which right now is the ruling party in Andhra Pradesh. Amravati is the new capital of Andhra Pradesh. It is being developed as the new capital of Andhra Pradesh. And Chief Minister is Chandrababu Naidu. Governor is Mr. E. Narasimha, who is also the governor of Telangana. Andhra Pradesh, you have Papikonda National Park and Shri Venkateshwara National Park. By the way, Tirupati Airport has also been renamed to Lord Venkateshwara National Park. Lord Balaji is called Lord Venkateshwara, which is in Tirumala Hills. So this is India's first Hyperloop project in Andhra Pradesh. Who has won the women's single event at the US Open Grand Slam Carom? So both the men's single and women's single event were won by Indians, and women's event was won by Tejasvi Duduka, and men's single was won by former Indian Carom champion Radhakrishnan. And you can see him in the photograph here. He is Radhakrishnan and she is Tejasvi Duduka. Which bank has launched their own robot? It is based on artificial intelligence, and this robot name they have said it is SIA, which means State Bank of India Intelligent Assistant. SIA robot, you can see the robot here. This is State Bank of India. New chairman is Rajnish Kumar. Arundhati Bhattacharya resigned on 6th of October. And before this, there are only 2 banks which did it. ICICI Bank, which also have their own robot, and HDFC Bank. Their robot is called OnChat EVA. So third bank which became possessing a robot is the State Bank of India. And all the 3, State Bank of India, ICICI and HDFC, are domestic systemically important banks. Who was recently honored with the Literacy Award, which is called Saraswati Samman, one of the most important awards given in India. It is given to a person who writes in Konkani language. Konkani is the state language of Goa, and Goa's governor is Mridula Sinha. She is a renowned Hindi poet. So the collection of his poems is called Hothan, and the name is Mahabaleshwar Sal. Which state government has launched Gyan Kunj project? This is basically that they are trying to upgrade the quality of education in the country, and for that 2,22,000 rupees will be spent on every school to upgrade the facility in Gujarat state. Gujarat has been in news because recently voting will take place now in Gujarat, and VVPAT machines will be used in Gujarat elections for the first time. Gujarat CM is Mr. Vijay Rupani, and Gujarat you have Gir National Park and you have Run of Kutch Marine National Park. These are 2 important national parks. You also have Vansada National Park. Now don't confuse Vansada with Fansad. Fansad is in Maharashtra. Vansada is in Gujarat. India recently handed over their offshore patrol vessel called Varuna. Patrol vessel means which is responsible for carrying out a vigil in the ocean. So Varuna is our offshore patrol vessel, our ship, and now we have decommissioned it, so it is no more used to us. So we have given it to a country. Which country we have given it to? We have given it to Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, our neighbor, capital is Sri Javardhanepuri Kotte, and we are building a port in Sri Lanka which is called Trincomalee. And China is also building a port in Sri Lanka which is called Hambantota. China is building a port in Pakistan which is called Gwadar. We are building a port in Iran which is called Chabar. So this port diplomacy has been on upswing. Sri Lanka's president is Maithripala Sirisena and Sri Lanka's prime minister is Ranil Wickremesinghe. Gauri Lankesh, she was shot dead. She was a renowned journalist of which language? Her magazine was called Gauri Lankesh Patrike. Gauri Lankesh Patrike, she used to write in Kannada. And Karnataka recently started Indira Canteen to provide subsidized food. Andhra Pradesh started Anna Canteen. Tamil Nadu started Amma Canteen. This is not recent, however, it has been 3-4 years. But there is also a canteen called Rajiv Gandhi Canteen, which was started by Himachal Pradesh. Also, you need to remember 3 more people who were shot dead. Kalburgi, he was from Karnataka. He was the ex-chancellor of Kannada University. He was shot dead. Narendra Dabolkar, he was a rationalist. He was the founder of Maharashtra Andhra Shraddha Nibulan Samiti. He was a medical doctor who used to fight against superstitions, and he was shot dead. He was from Maharashtra. Govind Pansare, he was also from Maharashtra. He was a politician. He was shot dead in 2015. So remember the names of all the 4 people. Defense Research Development Organization, they have made an anti-tank missile which can destroy tanks, and it is a 3rd generation missile. What is the name? The name of this is Nag, and it can hit up to 7 kilometers. 7 kilometer. And DRDO chief is Dr. S. Christopher, who was given 1 year extension very recently. And also remember, Army Chief is Bipin Rawat, Navy Chief is Sunil Lamba, Air Force Chief is B.S. Dhanua. And these are some other important names that you need to remember. 3rd is a anti-missile system of America, which they put it inside South Korea. High Fire is between Australia and USA. Then there is a missile called Barak 8, which is made by Israel and India together. LRSAM, that is Long Range Surface to Air Missile. It is given to Indian Navy by Israel. Astra is given to India and Quick Response Surface to Air Missile, again India did it, and NASR is a system by Pakistan. What was the theme of International Literacy Day that was observed on September the 8th? So in case you forget that it is on 8th of September, there are 8 letters in literacy, LITE 4 and RACY 8. So you can remember like that, 8th of September. So the theme this year was literacy in a digital world. Please note that we celebrate Teachers Day in India on 5th of September, but globally World Teachers Day is celebrated on 5th of October. So don't get confused. 5th September is the birthday of Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, our first Vice President of India and our second President of India, and therefore 5th September is celebrated as National Teachers Day. Which of the following Chief Minister he was given the World Grand Prix Award for his contribution to organic farming? In fact, he is the Chief Minister of Sikkim, which is the first organic state of India. So the answer is Pawan Kumar Chamling. And Sikkim, the capital is Gangtok. It also has Kanchenjunga. Which is the highest Himalayan peak in India. Central Groundwater Board, CGWB, it has entered into a MOA with which institute for groundwater research? Groundwater research. This they have done it with IISc Bengaluru, and our Minister for Water Resources, Ganga Rejuvenation and River Development along with Transport is Nitin Gadkari. So remember that. ICAR, which means Indian Council of Agriculture Research, it has launched a 1100 crore rupees National Agriculture Higher Education Project in association with which organization? And this will benefit 75 agriculture universities in India. We have done it in association with World Bank, which is headquartered in Washington DC. It is called one half of the Bretton Woods twin along with IMF. So IMF chief right now is Christine Lagarde. She is from France, and World Bank chief is CEO is Kristalina Georgieva. President is Jim Yong Kim. Which state government is going to provide skill development training to 30,000 surrendered militant? They were rebels, but now they have given up their weapon, relinquished their weapon, and that is why they will be provided skill development so that they can be mainstreamed and they can be provided jobs, etc. This decision has been taken by the government of Assam. Chief Minister is Sarbanand Sonowal, and new governor is Jagdish Mukhi of Assam. Capital is Dispur, and it has Dibru Saikhova National Park. It has Sonai Rupai. It has Manas, Orang, Kaziranga. And my second question for you today. There is a wildlife sanctuary in Assam in which encroaching was rampant. Now Assam government has launched a drive to evict the encroachers from this wildlife sanctuary. Can you name this wildlife sanctuary I am talking about? Which of the following companies is going to receive Maharatan status? There are only 7 Maharatan status companies in India like BHEL, SAIL, GAIL, Indian Oil Corporation, NTPC, Indian Oil Corporation and all these. Now 8th company to get this status is Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, and Bharat Petroleum in association with Hindustan Petroleum and Indian Oil Corporation is making India's biggest oil refinery at Ratnagiri district in Maharashtra. Also remember, Bharat Petroleum will have 25% stake in this biggest refinery, and HPCL will also have 25% stake, and 50% stake will be of Indian Oil Corporation. Indian Oil Corporation is also the most profitable public sector company in India. Remember that. And our oil and gas minister, who is also our skill development minister now, is Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan. What is the name of the project that is initiated by the income tax department where they will use social media to check whether the income that you are declaring is wrong or not. So if there is a mismatch between your spending pattern and income declaration, then you will be found out. So for example, if you have said that my income is only 5,000 rupees per month, and every month you are posting images that you have been traveling to New York and Berlin, so definitely there is an income mismatch. So now income tax department will keep a vigil over your social media also. This is called insight, mission insight. And when I talk about income tax department, I mean to say CBDT, Central Board of Direct Taxes, and Mr. Sushil Chandar. Mr. Sushil Chandar is the chairman of CBDT, and GST is managed by Central Board of Excise and Custom because it is for indirect tax, and the chairman for that is Mr. Vanaja Sarna, who has won the US Open men's single that was held in New York. So remember that there are 4 Grand Slams in the year, and I will tell you the winners of all the 4. First Grand Slam in the year is always the Australian Open. Then comes French Open, then is Wimbledon, then is US Open. I am talking about the last Grand Slam of the year, which is US Open. It was won by Rafael Nadal, and he won French Open also. So French Open and US Open won by Rafael Nadal. Rafael Nadal in fact won the French Open for 10th time. And the remaining 2, Australian Open and Wimbledon, won by Roger Federer of Switzerland. And these are the name of the winners. So men's single I have already told you, and nobody cares about these last 3. Only remember the 4 Grand Slam. Okay. So Rafael Nadal won the French Open and US Open. Wimbledon and Australian Open were won by Roger Federer. Rafael Nadal, by the way, is from Spain. And women's singles, all the 4 are different, so you have to mug up their name. Serena Williams, who is from United States of America. Jelena Ostapenko, she won the French Open. Serena Williams won the Australian Open. Her sister is also a great tennis player, Venus Williams. Garbine Muguruza, she won the Wimbledon. Sloane Stephens, she won the US Open. There are 2 important Indian ships that have been sent out by the Indian Navy as a mark or to commemorate the 25th anniversary of the India-ASEAN dialogue. ASEAN has 10 nations, and all are invited for the 26th January 2018 parade in India. They are the guest of honor. India is not a member of ASEAN, but it is a dialogue partner. We have finished 25 years with ASEAN. In fact, this year only we completed 25 years of diplomatic ties with Kazakhstan and Israel also. So 2 of our ships have been sent out. One is INS Satpura, one is INS Kadmat. So the answer is 1 and 2. Also remember one more ship, Vikramaditya. It was sent for the Malabar exercise along with America and Japan in Indian Ocean. What is the name of the program that the government will undertake from 2018 to enroll the students who are out of school? So more than 60 to 70 lakh students in India, they drop schools, and this scheme is called School Chalo Abhiyan, which means go back to school. So it is a kind of a way to re-induct them into the mainstream education, and our HRD minister is Prakash Javadekar. Vice President of India Venkaiah Naidu, who is the 13th Vice President of India, he recently let down the foundation stone for the first and only Greenfield Smart City project. In which place? This is the capital of Jharkhand. It is called Ranchi, and Jharkhand CM is Raghubar Das and Governor is Draupadi Murmu. Jharkhand also has Palamo Tiger Reserve, and it has Betla National Park. Remember that also. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni is from Ranchi. So this is India's first and only Greenfield Smart City project. Smart cities are a part of Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, and that comes under Hardeep Puri, who is the new Urban Development Minister. Which Indian wrestler has won the gold medal at the World Cadet Wrestling Championship that was held in Greece? Now Greece capital is Athens. In Athens you had the 2004 and 1896 Olympics. So it has hosted the Olympic Games 2 times. In fact, the very first Olympics of the world were in 1896, and that were hosted by Athens, the capital of Greece. And in Athens Olympics, Rajyavardhan Singh Rathore, who is right now the Minister of State with independent charge for youth affairs and sports, he had won the silver medal in double trap shooting. And this particular wrestler which I am talking about, her name is Sonam Malik. Sonam Malik. Which Indian player recently won the Malaysian squash tour that was held in Kuala Lumpur? He is in news because he has won 21 consecutive international matches. His name is Harinder Pal Sandhu. Now he has also won the South Australian tour and Malaysian squash tour. But let me tell you one important thing. There are 2 squash player female that are asked in exam. One is Joshna Chinnappa, and second is Deepika Pallikal. Deepika Pallikal and Joshna Chinnappa, they are also asked in exam that which they represent which sport. The answer is squash. Prince Charles of UK, he has become the longest serving Prince of Wales. In fact, he has been the Prince of Wales. He is the 21st Prince of Wales, and he has been holding this position for 59 years, 1 month and 15 days. The previous record was held by which person? It was held by the King Edward VII. Edward VII. Joint training exercise called Shaheen VI is being held between the armed forces of which country? By the way, Shaheen is also the name of a missile in Pakistan. So it takes place between Pakistan and China. We also do exercise with China. It is called hand in hand. We do it with America also. It is called Yudh Abhyas. And we do it with Russia also. It is called Indra. The upper age limit, if you want to subscribe to the national pension system, then the limit age cap was 60 years. But now it has been raised to how many years? It has been raised to 65 years. And the organization for the same is PFRDA and Pensions Funds Regulatory Development Authority. And the chairman for that is Hemant Contractor. Government has decided to issue 100 rupee and 5 rupee coins to commemorate the birth centenary of which person? His name is MGR, MG Ramachandran. He was the founder of AIADMK, All India Anna Dravid Munnetra Kazhagam, which is the ruling party of Tamil Nadu right now. Chief Minister is Edapadi Pallaswamy. Remember that MGR was a great actor also. And don't confuse it with 100 rupee and 10 rupee coin that have been issued by the government to commemorate 100 years of birth of MS Subbulakshmi, who was also the Bharat Ratna, and she used to primarily sing in the Kannada language. Also, there is an African country called Chad. It has started the coins in the occasion of Lord Krishna's birthday, Janmashtami. And also remember, there is a very famous author, Jane Austen, who wrote the book Pride and Prejudice, and her photo will feature for the first time on a British banknote. And she is the first female writer to feature on a British banknote. First time, which state is going to open clinics exclusively for transgender community? They are a part of the LGBT community, and the state I am talking about is Kerala. Kerala Chief Minister is Pinarayi Vijayan. It has Anamudi Shola, Pambadam Shola, and Mathikettan Shola National Park. It also has Silent Valley National Park. Silent Valley National Park, it also has Periyar National Park. Now, important thing, don't confuse Silent Valley with Pin Valley and Neora Valley. Pin Valley National Park is in Himachal Pradesh. Neora Valley is in West Bengal. And Kerala's governor is P. Sathashivam. Which city is going to host Junior Ace Wrestling Championship in 2018? It will be in India. It will be in New Delhi. Who has been awarded the Balzan Prize for her work in the gender studies category? Now let me ask you my third question for today. What is India's rank in the gender gap index? Write down in comments. Her name is Beena Agarwal, and she has done a lot of work to decrease the gender gap in India. She has done a lot of gender studies, and she teaches in Switzerland. She right now teaches in Manchester University. So all this is not important. Just remember Beena Agarwal. Which Indian company has been recognized in Fortune's annual list of the top 50 companies that are changing the world? Top 50 companies that are changing the world. Only one Indian company is there. It is at 30th position. It is Tata Consultancy Service. Now, Tata Consultancy Service chairman is N. Chandrasekharan, and Tata Sons chairman is also N. Chandrasekharan. But TCS managing director and CEO is Mr. Rajesh Gopinathan. Rajesh Gopinathan is the managing director and CEO of TCS, but chairman is N. Chandrasekharan, and Tata chairman is also N. Chandrasekharan. What was India's rank on the medal tally at the Moscow Shotgun World Championship? Moscow Shotgun. Moscow is the capital of Russia. Shotgun World Championship. We finished 5th. We won 1 gold medal and 2 silver medal. And number 1 position was of Italy, and second was America. Italy also has highest number of UNESCO World Heritage Sites, 53. And Italy's capital is Rome. Rome is the headquarter of World Food Programme and Food and Agriculture Organization. As per the Fitch rating. Now remember, Fitch, Standard & Poor and Moody's, they are the 3 most important credit rating agencies in the world, and all are American. That is why BRICS is pushing for their own credit rating agency. Now, as per the Fitch rating, Indian banks will require how much in additional capital to meet the Basel III norms that we are compliant by March 2019, that is the end of the financial year 2019, we have to maintain a capital adequacy ratio. So this is $65 billion that extra is required. Our finance minister is Arun Jaitley, who has been chosen by the Badminton Association of India for its first ever Lifetime Achievement Award. He is father of Deepika Padukone, the great actress, who is now working as Rani Padmavati in her upcoming movie directed by Sanjay Leela Bhansali. His name is Prakash Padukone, and right now Pullela Gopichand, he was also a great badminton player. He is now the coach of PV Sindhu and other players. So Prakash Padukone is the answer. And who is the president of Badminton Association of India? His name is Hemanta Biswa Sarma. Hemanta Biswa Sarma, and Badminton Association of India is headquartered in Lucknow. Lucknow also has the headquarter of SIDBI, Small Industries Development Bank of India. What was the theme of the second edition of World Congress of Optometry that was held in Hyderabad? This is regarding the eye care. So the theme was accessible, quality vision and eye health. September the 14th is celebrated every year across India as what? Now here you will do the mistake. It is celebrated as Hindi Day. But remember, World Hindi Day is on 10th of January. This is Hindi Divas, not World Hindi Day. World Hindi Day is on 10th of January and Hindi Divas is on September the 14th. So don't get confused in this. Which film won the coveted Golden Lion Award? Golden Lion Award was given to which film at the Venice Film Festival? Venice again is in Italy. So the name of the film is The Shape of Water. The Shape of Water. It is directed by Mexican director called Guillermo del Toro. Guillermo del Toro, who has been appointed as the chairman and managing director of Indian Railways Catering and Tourism Corporation Limited (IRCTC). His name is Mahinder Pratap Mal, and Railway Board Chairman is Ashwani Lohani, and new Railway Minister is Piyush Goyal. Which state government has approved electric vehicle and energy storage policy for 2017? They also want to make it a hub for alternate fuel vehicle and clean fuel. This state is Karnataka. Karnataka's Chief Minister is Siddaramaiah and Governor is Vajibhai Wala. And it has Ansi National Park, Banarghatta, Bandipur, Nagarhole, it has Dandeli, and also it has Kudremukha. All these are important wildlife reserves. Who has been announced to be the first woman president of Singapore? Singapore president is only a nominal position. It is only a ceremonial position. Real power, executive power is with the Prime Minister, and he is the Prime Minister. His name is Lee Hsien Loong, and she is the first female president of Singapore. Her name is Halima Yaqub. Halima Yaqub, who has been appointed by the President of the United States, also called POTUS in short, Donald Trump, as the Principal Deputy Press Secretary. He is an Indian. His name is Raj Shah. And the Foreign Minister in America is called the Secretary of State, and he is Rex Tillerson. Rex Tillerson. What is India's rank out of 130 countries on the Global Human Capital Index 2017 that was released by World Economic Forum? Now remember that World Economic Forum is headquartered in a place called Cologne. Don't confuse it with Cologne. Cologne is in Germany, Cologne is in Switzerland. And who is the chief of World Economic Forum? Very, very important. His name is Klaus Schwab. And WHO chief is also asked in exam. His name is Tedros Adhanom. And Tedros Adhanom is from Ethiopia. So what is India's rank? It is a very, very poor 103. Now which is the number one country? Number one country is Norway. Capital is Oslo. They have a very important chess player, Magnus Carlsen, who is from Norway. He is the world chess champion. And then we have Finland, and then we have Switzerland. These are the top three. Finland capital is Helsinki. Switzerland capital is Bern. Ayush Ministry. It is a dedicated ministry for 5 Indian traditional system of medicine. A for Ayurveda, Y for Yoga, Unani, Siddha, Homeopathy. And our minister for Ayush with independent charge is Shripad Yesso Nayak. And Ayush Ministry has launched India's first virology laboratory to develop homeopathy drugs in which place? They have launched it in Kolkata. And it will be built at a cost of 8 crore rupees. Now let me tell you something more about this. Kolkata is the capital of West Bengal. West Bengal has Buxa National Park, Gorumara National Park, Neora Valley National Park. Sivalingam Satish Kumar and Ragala Venkata Rahul, they have qualified for 2018 Commonwealth Games, which will take place in Gold Coast. Gold Coast is in Australia. They are associated with which sport? They are associated with weightlifting. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley, he has constituted a group of ministers to resolve the IT issues which might come in the implementation of the goods and services tax. Who will be heading the group of ministers? He is the finance minister of Bihar. His name is Sushil Kumar Modi. He is also the deputy chief minister of Bihar. He is from Bharatiya Janata Party. Sushil Kumar Modi, who has been appointed as the president of All India Mahila Congress. She will take over from Shobha Oza, and her name is Sushmita Dev. Sushmita Dev. There is a high-speed rail training center that will be built because in Gujarat, Ahmedabad to Mumbai, there will be a bullet train. So, and this high-speed rail training center will be worth 600 crore rupees. At which location it will be built? It will be built in Vadodara, which is the headquarter of Bank of Baroda. Vadodara's old name is Baroda. It is in Gujarat. Which port was awarded Container Terminal of the Year in the above 0.6 million TEU category at the Gateway Award 2017? Which Indian port I am talking about? I am talking about Jawaharlal Nehru Port, which is in Maharashtra. It is very near to Mumbai, and its another name is Nhava Sheva Port. Nhava Sheva, Maharashtra. Maharashtra's capital is Mumbai. Chief Minister is Devendra Fadnavis, who leads a coalition government between Shiv Sena and Bharatiya Janata Party. And in Maharashtra, we have Gugamal National Park, Navegaon National Park, Chandoli National Park, Tadoba National Park, Sanjay Gandhi National Park. There are many. Which university has established India's first Center for Animal Law? It has been established in Hyderabad by Nalsar University of Law, Hyderabad. Hyderabad is the capital of Telangana. Telangana's CM is Chandrasekhar Rao and governor is Mr. Narasimha. And that's all. Remember our law minister, he is Ravi Shankar Prasad. When was International Day of Peace recently observed? And the theme was Together for Peace, Respect, Safety and Dignity for All. International Peace Day we observe on September the 21. As per the Trade and Development Report of 2017, world economic growth is expected to reach 2.6%. The report has been issued by which organization? It has been issued by UNCTAD. UNCTAD, and the Secretary General of UNCTAD is Mukhisa Kitui. And UN Secretary General is Antonio Guterres. UN headquarters is in New York, the same place where we have the headquarters of UNICEF. With which country has India signed an agreement to implement the commercial arrangement of Cool EMS service? The Cool EMS service is basically the food can now be exported from this country to India in a much better way using the cold storage. This country is Japan, which is our friend, which is also making the bullet train in India. Japan has a special bullet train called Shinkansen. Shinkansen, and Shinzo Abe is the Prime Minister of Japan. Capital is Tokyo. Currency is yen, Y-E-N. International Coastal Cleanup Day. India has a long coastline, by the way. The largest coastline is in Gujarat, followed by Andhra Pradesh. So, International Coastal Cleanup Day was conducted across the world under the aegis of United Nations Environment Programme on which day? This day was observed on September the 16th. Mahant Chandnath, he was a Lok Sabha MP of BJP. He passed away. He was from which constituency? He was from Alwar in Rajasthan. Rajasthan CM is Vasundhara Raje, Governor is Kalyan Singh, and it has Sariska National Park, Ranthambore National Park, Bharatpur or Kioladio National Park, and Desert National Park. As per Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation, which is called HSBC, headquartered in London, India will take Japan and Germany to become the third largest economy after America and China, and a 7 trillion economy. 7 trillion we may become. Right now we are only a 2.3 trillion economy. So we will become by which year? We will become by 2028. Engineers Day was celebrated on 15 September. It is the birth anniversary of which great engineer? He was also a recipient of Bharat Ratna in 1955. His name is M Vishweswarya. Which state has passed PRANAM Act? What is PRANAM Act? If you are a government employee and you are not taking of your parents, all your Divyang sibling, disabled or disabled sibling, then your salary will be deducted 10 to 15%. This unique act has been passed by Assam government. Assam government has taken this decision. They say that the parents' responsibility is incumbent upon children. And what is the full form of PRANAM? Parent Responsibility and Norms for Accountability and Monitoring Act. In short, PRANAM. Who is India's first ever foreign coach for women who recently submitted his resignation to the Boxing Federation of India? And he said that we are not professional. There is a delay in salary. Players and the bureaucrats, they lack professionalism. He was from France and his name was Stephen Cotalorda. France's capital is Paris. Paris is the headquarters of OECD, Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, and also UNESCO. And Paris will host 2024 Olympic Game, and 2028 Olympic Game will be in Los Angeles. International Union of Concerned Scientists IUCN has changed the status of snow leopard to what? Earlier it was endangered, now it is vulnerable. So it is a good news because vulnerable is less likely to get extinct than endangered. Snow leopard. In India, we have Hemis National Park in Jammu Kashmir and Kishtwar National Park in Jammu Kashmir, where some people claim they have seen snow leopard in Hemis National Park. PV Sindhu became the first Indian badminton player to lift the title in the Korea Superseries after beating which player? She lost Badminton World Championship to this player, but she came back and defeated her. Her name is Nozomi Okuhara and she is from Japan. Carolina Marin is from Spain. She is the Olympic gold medalist who beat PV Sindhu in the Olympic medal final match. What is the name of the operation that has been launched by India to provide humanitarian assistance to Bangladesh to cope with the influx of Rohingya refugee? There are 6 lakh refugees in Bangladesh, Rohingya refugee. They are coming from the Rakhine state of Myanmar. Myanmar's old name is Burma, capital is Naypyidaw, and president is Hatin Kyaw. Hatin Kyaw is the president of Myanmar. And India has 40,000 Rohingya refugee. Indian government is providing all the assistance Bangladesh Rohingya refugees need under Operation Insaniyat. Insaniyat in English means humanity. What is the name of the digital payment app that has been launched by Google in India? It is called Google Tez. Google CEO is an Indian. His name is Sundar Pichai. International Day for the Preservation of the Ozone Layer was observed on September the 16th. This year marks the 30th anniversary of which protocol? This protocol was Montreal Protocol. Montreal is in Canada. Canada's capital is Ottawa, and Montreal is the headquarters of World Anti-Doping Agency. Canada's Prime Minister is Justin Trudeau. Canada has two important Sikh people. One is Harjit Singh, he is the Defence Minister of Canada, and second is Jagmeet Singh, who will now head the New Democratic Party in Canada, and he might be the candidate against Justin to you now. It is Montreal Protocol. Ozone is O3 and ozone hole is measured in Dobson units. Our central government has devised 3 offence categories to put passengers onto a no-fly list. Which of the following is not one of them? It was seen that J.C. Divakar Reddy, who is from Telugu Desam Party, and Ravindra Gaikwad, who is from Shiva Sena, they were misbehaving with the passenger and the air staff crew. So there has been no-fly list now. Our Civil Aviation Minister is Ashok Gajapati Raju, and there are 3 categories. No-fly list, that is, first is level 1. If you make unruly physical gesture, so that is level 1, you may be banned for 3 months. Then physically abusive behavior, this is level 2. You physically abuse someone and you might be banned for 6 months. Life-threatening behavior and assault, it is minimum 2-year ban, it can be extended to lifetime. So these are the 3. Loud and angry display in public is not part of the no-fly list. Which country has hosted the multinational military exercise called Aurora the 17? Please note, it is the largest military exercise in the history of the world. More than 19,000 troops participated in it. It took place in Sweden. Capital of Sweden is Stockholm, and it was done by NATO. NATO is called North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Recently, Montenegro became the newest member of NATO, Montenegro, and NATO is headquartered in Belgium, in Brussels. Marshal of the Air Force Arjun Singh, he recently passed away. He led the Air Force during which of the following war? He was also the recipient of Padam Vibhushan, which is the second highest civilian honor in India after Bharat Ratan. He led India in the 1965 Indo-Pak War, and he was also the first IAF chief to be elevated to the rank of Air Chief Marshal. Who has been elected as the new chairman of the International Olympic Committee Ethics Commission? International Olympic Committee chairman is this guy. His name is Thomas Bach. And this person is the ex-secretary general of UN. His name is Ban Ki-moon. Ban Ki-moon is now the new chairman of IOC Ethics Commission. Now IOC is headquartered in Lausanne. Okay, and there is a very important place called Zurich where we have the headquarters of FIFA in Switzerland. Lausanne is also in Switzerland. World's oldest person, Wale Mose Brown, passed away. He was from which country? So he was from Jamaica, and he was not he actually she. She was 117 years old and 189 days old. 119 years plus 189 days. Jamaica's capital is Kingston. We have a very important player from Jamaica called Usain Bolt. He won 8 Olympic medals, gold medal. And earlier he won 9 Olympic gold medal, but 1 gold was taken away from him because his teammate Alessandro Nesta, he took drugs. So 1 was taken away from him. Central government has decided to grant citizenship to 1 lakh refugees of which of the following tribes living in the northeastern state? These tribes came originally from the Chittagong Hill Tract area of Bangladesh. 1 is the Chakma, 1 is the Hajong. So the answer is 3 and 4. They are now Indian citizen. Which Bollywood actor has been honoured with the Global Diversity Award 2017 in the British Parliament House? British Parliament is called Westminster Parliament. It has a lower house and it has the upper house. Lower house is called House of Commons, upper house is called House of Lords, and actor is Salman Khan. Which air-to-air missile, it is a beyond visual range air-to-air missile, is now set for production induction into the armed forces after a successful trial. It was successfully tested by the Indian Air Force. It is called Astra. And it is manufactured by Bharat Dynamics Limited, which is headquartered in Hyderabad. Which bank has signed a loan of up to 200 million with Asian Development Bank to provide finance to low-income women borrowers in rural India? This bank is IndusInd Bank. It is the 6th largest private bank in India right now. It is listed at both Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. Asian Development Bank, we have 4th highest share after Japan, US and China in Asian Development Bank, headquartered in Manila, capital of Philippines. And president of ADB is Takehiko Nakao. So ADB will give loan to IndusInd Bank, and IndusInd Bank will in turn give loan to low-income women borrowers. Who has become the first batsman in the world to hit 100 sixes in 2020 cricket? His name is Chris Gayle and he is from Jamaica. Jharkhand has launched Shahid Gram Vikas Yojana, which means the villages of important freedom fighters, they will be developed under this initiative. And this initiative was launched from Ulihatu village. Ulihatu village is the birthplace of which great freedom fighter? His name is Birsa Munda. Birsa Munda from Jharkhand. And this fellow here, he is the Chief Minister of Jharkhand. His name is Raghubar Das. He is the first non-tribal Chief Minister of Jharkhand. Which of the following became the first online series to win the Best Drama Series Award at the 69th Annual Primetime Emmy Award? This TV show is not telecasted on TV, but rather online. And what is the name? The name is The Handmaid's Tale. The Handmaid's Tale. Who has been appointed as the Director General of the National Investigation Agency, NIA? His name is Mr. YC Modi, and he will replace Sharad Kumar. Who broke the Guinness World Record? This gentleman, he took a complete circumnavigation of Earth. He traveled across the entire Earth and he completed it in only 78 days. His name is Mark Beaumont and he is from Britain. He broke the record of Andrew Nicholson, who was from New Zealand. But the important thing is, Andrew Nicholson's record was in 123 days. And this gentleman rode 18,000 miles in only 78 days on his bicycle. Zana Mustafa, he has been named the 2017 winners of United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees Nansen Refugee Award. And who is the UNHCR head? Filippo Grandi. Filippo Grandi. And he is from which country? So he is from Nigeria. And the reason he has got this award is because in Nigeria, the capital is Abuja, there is a place in Nigeria where, the place is called Borno. There is a threat of Boko Haram terrorist group. But still he opened a school there and he taught 500 students there. Who has been awarded the President's Medal for Meritorious Services? Her name is D. Rupa. And Chinamma, basically, she was lodged in the Bengaluru Central Jail and she was given all the luxury facilities which was uncovered by D. Rupa. This gentleman who is giving the President's Medal is Vajibhai Vala. He is the governor of Karnataka, and this gentleman is CM Siddaramaiah. So the answer is D. Rupa. Which state has become the first in India to set up family welfare district committees to deal with the issue of fake and biased complaints by women against their husband and in-law? 498, Article 498A, it has been misused like anything. Women are filing fake cases against their husband and in-laws. For that, a separate committee will be now formed, Family Welfare District Committee, in the state of Tripura. Tripura's governor is Tathagat Roy and chief minister is Manik Sarkar. Capital is Agartala. Who has been appointed as the new chief of Sashastra Seema Bal? Sashastra Seema Bal is one of our police forces. And remember, Archana Ramasundaram, she became the first woman chief of Sashastra Seema Bal, but now she has retired. Her place has been taken by Rajnikant Mishra. 3 states in India, they were awarded because they fought nutrition. So they were awarded at the first ever national conference on mission mode to address undernutrition. And our health minister is JP Nadda. So which of the following is not one of the states? I'm talking about Arunachal, they got the award. Telangana got the award. Gujarat got the award. Chhattisgarh got the award. Telangana did not get the award. So the answer is Telangana. I repeat, Arunachal Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Gujarat got the award. Chhattisgarh has 3 important national parks. One is Indravati National Park, then Kangar Ghati National Park, and the third is Guru Ghasidas National Park. Chhattisgarh capital is Naya Raipur. Which renowned chef, he used to host Khana Khajana on ZTV if you remember, is going to be the brand ambassador of the government's Food Street at the Global Food Fair that will be held in November in New Delhi. His name is Sanjeev Kapoor. Which NGO has won the 2017 Equator Prize? This NGO is based out in Pune and it is helping women farmers. It is called Swayam Shikshan Prayog. Swayam Shikshan Prayog. Also remember, this is the very same NGO which got the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change UNFCCC's Momentum for Change Award also last year. Who has won the gold medal in women's pentathlon at the 5th Asian Indoor and Martial Art Game that were held in Asgabad? Her name is Purnima Hembram. And remember one more player, Lakshmanan Govindan. Lakshmanan Govindan has won the men's 3000 meter gold medal. And Ajay Kumar won the gold medal in men's 1500 meter. And if you can remember, there is one more player called Arpinder Singh. He won the gold medal in men's triple jump. Which payment bank in India has launched its mobile banking app called BPay? BPay has been launched by Fino Payment Bank. It has become the 4th payment bank in India to have its operations. Remember, payment bank cannot give loans to the consumer. It can only accept loans. Another important thing, the loan limit is 1 lakh rupee. Another important thing, it can offer mutual funds and insurance products, but it cannot give loans. It cannot issue credit cards. Remember that also. So Fino Payment Bank is the 4th payment bank in India. First was the Airtel Payment Bank. Second was the India Post Payment Bank. Third was the Paytm Payment Bank. But if they ask you, out of these 4, there is only one public sector payment bank, which is the India Post Payment Bank. It is 100% owned by the government of India. That is the India Post. And which of these banks is giving the maximum interest? Airtel Payment Bank. It is giving up to 7.25% interest on your savings account. So Fino Payment Bank, Airtel, Paytm. Paytm is founded by Vijay Shekhar Sharma and it got funding from SoftBank, which is a Japanese telecom company. And Paytm Payment Bank, anything more? Vijay Shekhar Sharma is the founder. Yeah, the parent company of Paytm is 197 Communication. Dr. K.S. Chugh, he passed away. He is known as the father of what? He was a great doctor of kidney. He was called the father of nephrology in India. Legendary American boxer Jake LaMotta passed away. There is a very important movie made on his life. What is the name of the movie? It is called Raging Bull, directed by the great director Martin Scorsese. And the role of Jake LaMotta was played by Robert De Niro, the great Italian actor. Which state government has launched People First? It is a mobile application that will enable citizens to register their grievances. It is basically for grievances redressal. It has been launched by the government of Andhra Pradesh, launched by Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu. 3 Indian businessmen, they have been put in the list of Forbes, world's 100 greatest living business mind. Which of the following is not one of them? Ratan Tata is there, Vinod Khosla is there, Lakshmi Mittal is there. So Mukesh Ambani is not one of them. Mukesh Ambani is the richest Indian though. Ratan Tata, he is the emeritus chairman of Tata Group, not the chairman, emeritus chairman. Vinod Khosla is one of the founders of Sun Microsystems. Lakshmi Mittal is the chairman of ArcelorMittal. Minister of State in PMO, Personnel, Public Grievances, Pension, Atomic Energy, Space, Dr. Jitendra Singh. He recently inaugurated the first Pension Adalat at which place? He launched it in New Delhi. India has replaced which country as the #1 retail destination in 2017 as part of the Global Retail Development Index? India leapfrogged China. Which bank has launched a management institute of their own in Kolkata, capital of West Bengal? It is the State Bank of India and new chairman is Rajneesh Kumar. As per Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development OECD's interim economic outlook report, India's economy will grow at what percent this year? India's economy will grow at a lowly 6.7%. Earlier, they said we will grow at 7.3%, but they have decreased the forecast by 60 basis points. And OECD is headquartered in Paris. Who has become the youngest cricketer to take 100 T20 wickets? He is only 19 years old, so he is a big future ahead. He is from Afghanistan. His name is Rashid Khan. Afghanistan president is Ashraf Ghani. Don't confuse him with Hassan Rouhani. Hassan Rouhani is the president of Iran. Capital is Tehran. Afghanistan capital is Kabul. Which state in India is going to be the first to create a DNA fingerprinting database of the criminals and offenders? It is Maharashtra. CM is Devendra Fadnavis. And also remember, DNA fingerprinting was discovered by Alec Jeffrey. He is called the father of DNA fingerprinting. 3 districts in India, they have been chosen for the Zero Hunger program of the central government. Which of the following is not one of the district? Gorakhpur is there. It is the constituency of Yogi Adityanath. Koraput, it is a Naxal infested area in Odisha. Thane is in Maharashtra. So Ara is not one of the places. Who has been elected as the president of News Broadcasters Association? He is the chairman of India TV. His name is Rajesh Sharma. Department of Biotechnology is going to launch a boat lab to study hydrology and water quality in which river? So over this river there is a floating lab now which will test the quality of water over this river. It is in Assam. It is over the river Brahmaputra. Brahmaputra river, there is also an island which is called Majuli. Majuli is now a district and it is the largest river island in Asia. India has recently announced to set up their first atomic energy venture abroad. So India will set up their atomic energy plant in which country? Along with the help of Russia, and the name is Rukpur Nuclear Power Plant. It will be set up in which place? It will be set up in Bangladesh. Bangladesh Prime Minister is Sheikh Hasina. Dhaka is the capital. Taka is the currency. Remember that there is a Kundankulam nuclear power plant in Tamil Nadu in India. It is also built with the help of Russia. Who has become the 3rd Indian to take a hat-trick in one-day matches? Kapil Dev was the first, Chetan Sharma was the second, and Kuldeep Yadav is 3rd. But Kuldeep Yadav is a spinner. Kapil Dev and Chetan Sharma were fast bowler. So if they ask about Kuldeep Yadav, he is the first spinner to take hat-trick in one-day matches. And also remember, Kuldeep Yadav is the only Indian cricketer to take a hat-trick in the Under-19 Cricket World Cup also. The Sher Shah of Kargil. The Sher Shah of Kargil is a book written by Deepak Surana. It is the biography of which Kargil war hero? His role was played in LOC Kargil movie by Abhishek Bachchan. His name is Captain Vikram Batra. He was awarded Param Veer Chakra. Asian Development Bank recently sanctioned a $300 million facility for carrying forward fiscal reforms in which state? This state wants to upgrade its fiscal reform so that it can provide better services to the public. It is West Bengal. CM is Mamata Banerjee of the Trinamool Congress Party. And there is a $300 million loan. Also remember, as per the recommendations of the 14th Finance Commission headed by Dr. Y.V. Reddy, the fiscal deficit of a state should not be more than 3% of the state GDP. Who has become the first Asian to be chosen for the prestigious Von Hippel Award by the Material Research Society? He is also one of the founding president of the Jawaharlal Nehru Center for Advanced Scientific Research. He is also a Bharat Ratan. His name is Professor C.N.R. Rao. Which of the following is the made in India, indigenously built Scorpion class submarine that has started functioning for the Indian Navy and chief is Sunil Lamba? It is called INS Kalvari. It is a Scorpion class submarine. Who is going to head the steering committee formed by Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India headed by Dr. T.S. Vijayan Dr. T.S. Vijayan is the chairman of IRDAI. It will help implement by March 2021 the new RBC regime, which is called risk-based capital regime. The name of the person is Purnima Gupte. Lillian Bettencourt, she passed away. She was the world's what woman? Richest, tallest, oldest or heaviest? She was the world's richest woman. She was the owner of L'Oreal. Who has become the first Indian to be picked as the International Boxing Association's representative for the IOC Athletes Forum? Her name is Mary Kom. She is 5 times world champion and Olympic bronze medalist. She won the bronze medal in the 2012 London Olympics. Now Mary Kom is from Manipur. Irom Sharmila is also from Manipur. Now can I ask you a very difficult question? It is the 4th question for you today. Irom Sharmila, she stood in elections in Manipur recently. She got how many votes? Write down in comments. Which state government has launched Vision 2025, which is a project aimed at evolving a draft policy that is for development in the next 7 years? It will also seek the opinion of the public for the same. This Vision 2025 has been launched by the government of Karnataka. Which state's chief minister has declared 2017-18 as Electronic Pragati Year? Pragati means development. Electronic Pragati Year has been declared by Andhra Pradesh government. There is a spacecraft of NASA called OSIRIS-REx. This is on a mission. It was launched into space in 2016. It will reach an asteroid, which is a star-like body, in 2018 to collect the sample. What is the name of this asteroid? And it is scheduled to return to Earth in 2023. NASA is headquartered in Washington, D.C. The name of the asteroid is Bennu. 57th National Open Athletics Championship 2017 was recently held at which place? It was held in Chennai, and again Govindan Lakshmanan, the marathon runner, he won the gold medal in 5000 meter and 10,000 meter also. And remember one more player, Jona Murmu. Jona Murmu got the gold medal in 400 meter hurdle. Which country is going to give a boost to white revolution in Haryana? White revolution means increase in the quality and quantity of milk. Original white revolution father is Dr. Kurian, who also set up Amul in Gujarat, in Anand district of Gujarat. Which country will help Haryana? Can you name this country? It is Israel, our friend Israel. Israel Prime Minister is Benjamin Netanyahu. President is Reuven Rivlin. Capital is Jerusalem and currency is shekel. Who has been chosen for the prestigious Bharat Ratna Pandit Bhimsen Joshi Award for the year 2017-18. This award will be presented to her by the government of Maharashtra. Her name is Manik Bhide. World's smallest squirrel, called the Bornean piggy, she has been spotted recently in which country? This country's capital is Jakarta, and she was spotted in the Borneo forest in Indonesia. What is India's rank on the Global Competitiveness Report by the World Economic Forum? And as I said, World Economic Forum is headquartered in Cologne and its chairman is Klaus Schwab. So World Economic Forum has said India is ranked 40th in the world. Number 1 country in this list is Switzerland. Second is America. Third is Singapore. Who has been selected to receive the 2017 Sastra Ramanujam Prize for her contribution to number theory in mathematics? Her name is Mariana Wizowaska. She teaches at Swiss Federal Institute of Technology in Lausanne, which is in Switzerland. Lausanne is also the headquarters of International Olympic Committee. Now remember, Ramanujam is one of the greatest mathematicians that the world has seen and the greatest Indian mathematician. He was born at Kumbakonam in Tamil Nadu. Which country has recently allowed its women to drive and also to enter sports stadiums so that they can see matches for the first time ever? This country's capital is Riyadh and currency is Riyal. It is Saudi Arabia. What is Priyanka Chopra's rank on the Forbes list of the world's highest paid TV actresses in 2017? She is ranked number 8. Who is number 1? Number 1 is Sofia Vergara. And when I talk about men, if you watch The Big Bang Theory, you would know Jim Parsons. He is the highest paid TV actor in 2017. Which poet who used to write in the language Odia of Odisha is going to be honored with the 38th Sarala Award for the short story compilation which is called Kathapua. Kathapua is a compilation of stories of Banaja Devi. And Odisha, we have the Simlipal National Park, Bhitarkanika National Park and Gahirmat Beach, which houses olive ridley turtles. Special forces of which country? They began a military exercise called Daruzba 2017. It is an exercise which took place in Russia. It took place between Russia and Pakistan. So the answer is 2 and 3. Now let me ask you a question. Question number 5. There is an exercise called Ajay Warrior. Ajay Warrior is an exercise that India does with which country? Write down in comments. India will be hosting the South Asian Boxing Championship for the first time in which city? It will be hosted in Guwahati, which is in Assam. Which team registered a record 8th consecutive title win in Calcutta Football League? In Calcutta Football League, this team is unbeaten since 2010. It is East Bengal and they have won 39 Calcutta Football League titles so far. Hugh Hefner, he passed away. He was the founder of which magazine? He was the founder of Playboy magazine in 1953. He founded it in Chicago. Asian Development Bank has lowered its 2017 growth forecast for India to what? Earlier they were saying we will grow at 7.4%, now they have decreased it by 40 basis points. Now it is saying we will grow at only 7%. World Anti-Doping Agency, which is headquartered in Montreal in Canada, it has suspended the anti-doping laboratory of which country? This country's president is Emmanuel Macron. He is the youngest president in their history and the name of his party is En Marche. This country is France. Which state government has constituted a steering committee to monitor and coordinate the drug de-addiction and rehabilitation program in mission mode? So basically in this state, the problem of drugs is rampant. It is Punjab. Captain Amrinder Singh is the CM. VP Singh Badnor is the governor. Who headed the committee on online abuse? So to stop online abuse on Twitter, Facebook, it is rampant and especially against women. It was recommended by Home Ministry. This is called TK Vishwanathan Committee. What was the 2017 theme of World Tourism Day that was celebrated on September the 27th? The theme was Sustainable Tourism, a Tool for Development. Please note in India, Tamil Nadu received the highest number of tourists, both domestic and international in 2016. India has signed an agreement on technical cooperation in the field of police training and development with which country? Which country will help us for police training? Mutual cooperation. This is Afghanistan. We have signed an agreement for 5 years. Imam Ahmad Abd Al-Ati, she was the world's heaviest woman, 500 kg, and she passed away recently. She was from which country? She was from Egypt. Capital of Egypt is Cairo. Remember, Egypt has qualified for World Cup. And remember one player from Egypt called Mohamed Salah. He plays for Egypt and Liverpool. Which port has been renamed as Deendayal Port? Deendayal Port. This port is in Gujarat. It is called Kandla Port. Kandla Port. Can you tell me which railway junction has been renamed to Deendayal Upadhyaya? It is Mughal Sarai. Joe Lourenco, he has become the first new president of this country after a period of 38 years because the ex-president was Jose Eduardo. He was for a long time. So this country is Angola. New president is Joao Lourenco. Angola's capital is Luanda. And Angola is of course a part of OPEC, Organization for Petroleum Exporting Country, which sell oil to the world, headquartered in Vienna. Political novelist and journalist Arun Sadhu, he passed away. He used to write in which language? He used to write in Marathi and he was a Sahitya Academy Award winner. Which Indian human rights lawyer? He has won the Right Livelihood Award, which is known as Alternative Nobel, for exceptional work to protect the civil liberties and human rights. This award was given to him by the Prize Foundation, which is based in Stockholm. And what is his name? His name is Colin Gonsalves. Which university in India has signed an MOU with the Indian Army for offering graduate and postgraduate program? They already are offering PG and UG courses for Army personnel, for Navy and Air Force. Now they have started for Indian Army also. It is Jamia Millia Islamia, which gave the title of doctor to Recep Erdogan, who is the president of Turkey, when he was on a visit to India. Vice President Shri Venkaiah Naidu, he inaugurated the Shauchalya Kagi Samara, which means a crusade for toilet program in which state? This he launched in Konnur village, K-O-N-N-U-R, Konnur village in Karnataka. What is the name of the mobile app that is launched by the Minister for Social Justice and Empowerment, Thawar Chand Gehlot, for easy dissemination of information to differently abled? Our Information Broadcasting Minister is Smriti Irani, who is also the Textile Minister of India. She is a Rajya Sabha MP from Gujarat. So the name of this app is Divyang Sarathi. Sarathi means charioteer in English. Security that is provided by CISF, Central Industrial Security Force, at airports. At which airport the security has been ranked as the best by World Quality Congress? It is also the first carbon neutral airport of India. It is Indira Gandhi International Airport. But no, the answer for this question is not that, because the first carbon neutral airport is Indira Gandhi, all right. But the security at Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport in Mumbai has been ranked the best. So I clear the confusion. The first carbon neutral airport in India is Indira Gandhi International Airport. The second carbon neutral airport in India is the Rajiv Gandhi International Airport in Hyderabad. Okay. And the airport with the best security is Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport, which is in Mumbai. State Bank of India has opened their new branch in which country? They have opened it in Singapore. Halima Yacob is president. Lee Hsien Loong is the prime minister. Which airport has launched wheelchair lift facility or vertical lift facility for senior citizen and passenger? This airport is the Rajiv Gandhi International Airport in Hyderabad. Also remember, Swami Vivekananda Airport in Raipur was awarded the airport with the best customer service. Which state government has signed a MOU with South Korea for increased cooperation in the infrastructure project? South Korea, Moon Jae-in is the president, Seoul is the capital, currency is WON1. Hyundai, LG, Samsung, these are all the companies from South Korea. So which I'm talking about? I'm talking about Maharashtra state. They have teamed up with South Korea. When was World Maritime Day celebrated? The theme was connecting ships, ports and people. It was celebrated on the last Thursday of September, which was on 28th of September this year. So the answer is last Thursday of September. World Heart Day was observed on which date? It was observed on September the 29th. It was celebrated by the World Heart Federation in Geneva. Which state has topped in India in manufacturing excellence? It is again the financial state of India, Maharashtra, and Mumbai is the financial capital of India. Maharashtra, second was Gujarat. They topped in the manufacturing excellence and emergence in India. It was a state level analysis conducted by ASSOCHAM. ASSOCHAM is what? Association of Chambers of Commerce and Industry. And who is the president of ASSOCHAM? Mr. Sandeep Jajodia. Mr. Sandeep Jajodia. What is the name of the newly launched cleanliness campaign that has been launched for rural area? Our rural development minister, who is also our mining minister, is Narendra Singh Tomar. Urban development minister is Hardeep Puri. The name is Gram Samriddhi Evam Swachhta, which means Gram Samriddhi means rural development, and Evam means and, Swachhta means cleanliness. And in cleanliness survey, Indore was ranked as the cleanest city in India, and Gonda in Uttar Pradesh was ranked as the dirtiest city in India. September 28 is celebrated annually to raise awareness about which disease. You will get this disease if you are bitten by a dog or a jackal. It is rabies, and people develop hydrophobia, that is fear of water, in this disease. First ever International Translation Day was observed on which day? It was observed after United Nations General Assembly in May 2017 said we will observe it every year on September the 30th. What is the name of the website or portal which our Home Minister Rajnath Singh has inaugurated that will check child labor, trafficking and sexual abuse? The full form is Platform for Effective Enforcement for No Child Labor and Employment. In short, it is called PENCIL. And who is our labor minister? No, it is not Bandaru Dattatreya now. Bandaru Dattatreya, he resigned. Now it is Santosh Kumar Gangwar. Who has been selected to receive the Living Legend Award of the International Union of Nutritional Sciences? She has done a lot of work, and this award will be given to her in Buenos Aires, which is the capital of Argentina. What is her name? Mehtab Bamji. Who has been appointed as the chairman of the Economic Advisory Council by Prime Minister Narendra Modi? His name is Vivek Devroy. Vivek Devroy. And this council was defunct. It was not working since Raghuram Rajan resigned as its chairman in 2014. So this was the very, informative and educational third part. And with this, I finish the series. When October and November are over, from these 2 months also, I will bring to you best 400 questions. Thanks for watching and keep enjoying the videos in English language on StudyIQ.